Hello people, this is ITAC and we remain committed to bringing you credible, tech-driven conversations. I remain your host, Favor Tao, and without wasting much of your time, let's get started on today's discussions.
Of Ondo State and Nigeria, there is a place where innovation thrives and dreams take flight. Welcome to Information Technology's hub and signature. At ITAC, we're more than just a technology hub. We're a nurturing and synergistic community that fosters the creation and support of information technology products and services. Here, people from all walks of life come together to gain digital skills and access top-notch infrastructure, turning their ideas into successful digital ventures. Entrepreneurs find a home at ITAC, where they can transform their ideas into successful digital ventures. With the support of our vibrant community, we strive to establish an ecosystem that nurtures creativity, collaboration, and entrepreneurship, allowing individuals to flourish and make a meaningful, long-lasting difference. At ITAC, we embrace the convergence of technology, creativity, and business, fueling innovation and driving digital transformation. Our commitment to excellence, innovation, and partnership supports organizations and individuals in realizing their vision of making a lasting impact on the digital landscape. Join us at Information Technology Hub and Synergy, where innovation knows no bounds and dreams become reality.
Welcome back, guys. It's time for us to talk about today's topic, and it is none other but African innovations and tech startups. Yes, we are definitely having a lot of startup companies that are going global and are solving real life problems. So let's talk about them, and I know they're going to be very, very useful to everyone watching this very program right about now. What are you waiting for? Let's do this already.
Last 5 years, something extraordinary has happened in Africa. A continent once overlooked by global investors is now one of the world's fastest-growing tech frontiers. From mobile fintech apps used by hundreds of millions, to artificial intelligence startups solving problems that Silicon Valley can't even imagine, to smart city projects that leapfrog traditional infrastructure, Africa is building the future. And the world is finally paying attention. Africa didn't start with desktop computers or traditional banking. It skipped directly into mobile-first innovation. In 2007, Kenya launched M-Pesa, the mobile money platform that shocked the world. By 2015, Africans were transferring more money via mobile wallets than Americans were using credit cards. This leapfrogging effect laid the foundation for everything we see today. By 2020, global investors finally realized something. Africa wasn't behind. Africa was building differently, and building fast. In 2015, African startups raised just $276 million. In 2021, they raised $5 billion. In 2022, despite a global downturn, African tech still attracted multi-billion-dollar funding. By 2025, VC inflows are projected to exceed $7.5 billion. Fintech dominated, attracting over 60% of all startup funding. Why fintech? Because Africa's financial infrastructure needed rebuilding. And startups built it faster than governments or banks ever could.
We weren't trying to disrupt systems. There were no systems. We had to build them ourselves.
Nigeria is the beating heart of Africa's tech boom. Fintech unicorns like Flutterwave, InterSwitch, and Opay have made Nigeria the Silicon Valley of Africa. Kenya pioneered digital money. Now it leads in agritech, cleantech, and AI-driven logistics. Home to Africa's deepest talent in AI, machine learning, and enterprise solutions, Egypt exploded with early-stage investments and government-backed innovation programs. Rwanda took a bold approach: build technology into governance, infrastructure, and service delivery. These 5 countries anchor Africa's tech landscape, but innovation is spreading to Ghana, Uganda, Senegal, Zambia, and Morocco. These sectors aren't just creating apps, they are solving real problems for millions. 2024-2025 saw Africa's AI scene explode. AI startups are designing models that understand Swahili, Yoruba, Amharic, Zulu, languages big tech ignored. The world is realizing AI built in Africa solves problems Silicon Valley can't even see. The boom is real, but so are the challenges. But even with challenges, Africa's ecosystem is more resilient, not dependent on hype, but real-world necessity. The US, China, and Europe are entering Africa's startup landscape fast. Invests in tech talent: Andela, Microsoft ADC, Google AI Accra. Why? Africa, massive next market, plus huge engineering talent base. Dominates hardware, smartphones, mobile infrastructure, e-payments, invests in green tech, climate startups, clean energy solutions. Africa is no longer a passive market. It is an active digital battleground shaping the future of global innovation. In 2025, Africa is no longer the next big thing. It is the now big thing. A continent of the youngest population, the fastest cities, the smartest mobile systems, the richest ideas born from necessity. Africa isn't just catching up. Africa is creating the future in real time.
Alright guys, welcome to Tech in View segment. Every single day, a lot of technological things happen, things evolve, things are happening. And we in ITAC, we are dedicated to bringing you Tech in View every single week. So right about now, it's time for us to get into it. Welcome to the Tech in View segment of the program.
Isn't just rising, it's disrupting. From fintech unicorns to digital credit platforms, the continent is home to some of the world's most exciting and valuable startups. In today's countdown, we unveil the top 10 most valuable African startups in 2025, their billion-dollar valuations, and what makes each one a game changer. These companies aren't just growing, they're rewriting the rules of global tech. Welcome to Africa's Top Tier, your gateway to the boldest stories coming out of Africa. Let's dive in. We start off at number 10 with Move, a Nigerian-born mobility fintech startup that's transforming access to vehicle ownership across the African continent. Move provides financing to drivers who want to purchase vehicles for ride-hailing and delivery platforms, all without needing traditional credit histories. By using alternative data like ride frequency and customer ratings, Move enables gig workers to access credit and pay off their vehicles over time. The company partners with Uber, Bolt, and other mobility giants, and its vehicles now operate in over 13 cities across Africa, India, and the UAE. In a world where transportation equals livelihood, Move is empowering thousands to drive their future. At number 9, we have MoneyPoint, a powerhouse in Nigeria's financial services landscape. Starting with POS terminals for small businesses, MoneyPoint grew into a full-stack business bank offering seamless digital payments, payroll solutions, working capital loans, and business management tools. MoneyPoint's success lies in its ability to reach underserved populations, especially informal sector traders and SMEs who form the backbone of African economies. With over 1.5 million businesses onboarded and billions processed annually, MoneyPoint's grassroots strategy has proven to be scalable and profitable. In 2025, the startup earned a banking license, cementing its place as one of Africa's most trusted fintech institutions. Number 8 on our list is MNT Halan, Egypt's leading fintech platform that has digitized financial services for the unbanked and underbanked, offering everything from micro-lending and bill payments to e-commerce and ride-hailing. MNT Halan has built a comprehensive ecosystem tailored to the needs of Egypt's underserved communities. With over 5 million active users, their proprietary wallet and digital banking system are helping millions transition from cash to digital finance. They've also ventured into logistics, helping merchants reach customers in remote areas. MNT Halan's versatility and inclusive model are the key reasons behind its $1 billion valuation. Coming in at number 7 is a veteran of African fintech, InterSwitch. Launched in 2002, the Nigerian company has been a silent architect behind many of the continent's digital payment systems. InterSwitch is known for creating the Verve card, Africa's first indigenous payment card, and for building the infrastructure that supports banking transactions across Nigeria and beyond. The company also runs QuickTeller, a popular digital payments platform for everyday services like airtime top-ups, utility bill payments, and fund transfers. InterSwitch has been instrumental in enabling digital economies in countries where cash once reigned supreme. It is not just a unicorn, it is a pioneer. At number 6 is Isusu, a US-based startup founded by Nigerian immigrants that's shaking up the American credit system. Isusu allows renters, especially immigrants and minorities, to build credit by reporting their rent payments to credit bureaus, something traditional systems often overlook. Isusu now partners with thousands of landlords and property managers, helping tenants unlock new financial opportunities. With investors like Serena Williams and SoftBank, Isusu is using technology to challenge systemic inequality. Its African roots and global reach show that the diaspora continues to shape the tech world in powerful ways. At number 5 is Andela, one of Africa's most globally recognized tech startups. Originally founded to train top software engineers across Africa, Andela evolved into a global talent marketplace that connects developers from emerging markets to companies worldwide. Today, Andela serves clients across Europe and North America and supports thousands of engineers in Nigeria, Ghana, Egypt, Kenya, and beyond. It's more than just job placement. Andela is a movement that champions African talent and remote work as the future of tech employment. With a $1.5 billion valuation, Andela represents the value of Africa's human capital. Senegal's Wave lands in 4th place, and rightfully so. This fintech startup became the first unicorn in Francophone Africa thanks to its user-first approach to mobile money. Wave offers free peer-to-peer transfers, low fees for cash outs, and a friendly mobile interface that makes financial access simple and affordable. In regions where traditional banks are scarce and telco fees are high, Wave has offered a lifeline. It now operates in Senegal, Côte d'Ivoire, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Uganda, providing millions with their first taste of digital banking. With backing from Sikoa and Stripe, Wave is riding a tsunami of impact across West Africa. Taking the bronze at number 3 is Chipper Cash, a Ugandan-Ghanaian startup that's redefining cross-border payments. Chipper allows users to send money across African countries, invest in US stocks, trade cryptocurrency, and access virtual debit cards, all from a single app. With over 5 million users and integrations across multiple banking systems, Chipper Cash makes it easier for Africans to participate in the global financial system. Backed off by Jeff Bezos' personal fund and other top investors, Chipper is proving that African startups can go global without losing their roots. At number 2 is OPay, Nigeria's all-in-one super app. What started as a ride-hailing service has grown into one of the continent's most dominant digital financial ecosystems. OK now offers mobile payments, food delivery, lending, insurance, and even debit cards, all through one platform. Its scalability is phenomenal. In just 5 years, OPay has gone from startup to essential infrastructure for millions of Nigerians, with strong backing from Chinese investors and a relentless focus on everyday utility. OPay has earned its $2.7 billion valuation. It is not just a startup, it is a digital lifestyle. And topping our list at number 1 is none other than Flutterwave, Africa's highest valued startup in 2025. Flutterwave provides the payment rails for over 1 million businesses across more than 30 African countries. Whether you're booking a flight, ordering food, or shopping online, there's a good chance Flutterwave is powering the transaction. The Nigerian-founded company is the go-to API for global merchants entering Africa, making cross-border commerce smoother than ever. With strategic partnerships with Uber, Flywire, and major banks, Flutterwave has built a bridge between Africa and the global economy. It is not just the most valuable, it is one of the most impactful. Africa's tech ecosystem is booming, and these 10 startups are just the beginning. They are creating jobs, solving real problems, and proving that innovation has no borders. Which one inspired you the most? Drop a comment, hit that like button, and subscribe to Africa's Top Tier for more stories on the ideas reshaping the continent and the world.
Already, we have written to His Excellency for an approval to map the innovation ecosystem, to have all of you that are in the innovation system to understand, especially the non-tech innovation ecosystem.
So let's have 5 groups of people in each team.
Naturally, Africa is not thinking of we can do it better.
Where are your computers? Where are your phones? Where are all your gadgets? Bring them all up, do where to charge them, and download this very application. It is the app of the week segment, guys, and this app is going to blow your mind. You will not imagine that this application is this useful to everybody. So please download this very app. I am recommending it. And this is it for today. To our faithful listeners and to everyone joining us for the first time, I want to say a big thank you. Thank you for joining us, and we are hoping you become a faithful listener and watcher of this very program. My name is Favor Tawo, and I would love to see you same time, same station on this very program, which is what? ITAC, an acronym for what? Information, Technology, and Communication. Bye, guys.